We started on 13th of May 2020, and the reason why we started this group, it's because we had challenges in the small groups that we had. For instance, the money, when you lend out money, it was difficult to retrieve it because we didn't have security and we were not recognized by any other government institution which could help us out in retrieving the money once it was given out. So we had challenges of people who drop out. That's why we thought of coming up with a bigger one, so that at least even perhaps the government or other authorities would get involved so that they can help us out in getting the money back in case of defaulters, which was a very common thing that we experienced here.
Wagamana wagasevinga miaga italero kuma 6 na 5 soes. Ni wagabola wa Solidaridad bagatukulwa hakuti tupange village bank ya Itebe. Tulabweza mali humbwa ngoyanda wakubere haku business watola kubana kuchikolo mulabere hantu omwamu kwahi wachindi jino takuchipenga imalipe tulachiko hakubweza maloni kamane twajola mbwena mbuli mbokulete kuti tujole
inevo ndiwo mwa babo janika mukabunga ngakusevinga mali mukusevinga kutusevinga ndira chikonya kutola bana muhigolo alimu akujana mali yakutola mu bulimi.
My name is Mwemba Galova and I'm the financial administrator for Rural Bank Zambia. So the original setup of this bank is the setup of a village bank, the typical village banking that happens anywhere else in Zambia, where people put funds together and they borrow with interest so that the funds are able to accumulate interest. So the reason why this bank was formed is because there was need from the community to be able to secure the funds, because you'd find that maybe they pull a fund of 10,000 and then you find the defaulting rate is at more than 10%, which was putting the funds at risk. So as a result, the community had a need to make this village banking formal, and there were procedures that were followed in forming this village bank. So all its operations, starting from the savings, the loans, and also the decision on how the funds are going to be used, is all done by the community members. So the village banking is for the community. So the whole idea of coming up with this rural bank was to make sure that not only should people borrow money and spend it, but also the rural bank should be able to do developmental projects without the help of government, without the help of NGOs. It should stand alone and be independent and be able to fund the community with developmental projects. For example, this community has got a challenge with water. So through these same savings and credits, we're able to fundraise money to maybe drill a borehole for a certain cluster village so that they can have access to water. Same applies to electricity. Also, if you look at our plan, a 5-year plan, it talks about developing the roads. So there are a lot of developmental projects that are attached to the rural bank, apart from just borrowing and getting funds.
Everyone in the community is qualified to be a member. That's why our saving plan starts from as low as 100 kwacha. So meaning it's inclusive. We are trying not even those who are less privileged, they can be able to do it to participate up to 1,000. So meaning more plan upanga, so we included everyone. So that even those who only have chickens in 100 kwacha,
from this experience, the savings, there are more ladies who have saved than the male folk. Looking at the area where we are here, most of the ladies, they are the ones who do a lot of businesses. The businesses that they do is selling goats, chickens, whereas most of the males here, they are only farmers. A certain percentage of some youths who have saved as well.